Have you ever felt like you're putting in the work day after day, yet success still seems miles away? You wake up early, hustle all day, and sacrifice your nights, but the results don't match your efforts. It's frustrating, right? You might even be asking yourself, why haven't I succeeded despite all the time and energy I've invested? Well, let me tell you this. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter. And if you feel like you've hit a wall, I'm here to show you exactly why that is and how to break through it. In today's video, we're diving deep into the reasons why success hasn't come your way yet, despite everything you've done. The truth is, many people fail not because they lack ambition or hustle, but because they're missing a crucial element: the right strategy and the right mindset. But here's the good news. The answers are simpler than you think, and they're all within your control. I'll be unpacking key mindset shifts, strategies, and habits that you need to adopt to turn your situation around and start seeing real success. Before we get into that, I want to ask you to take a quick second to hit that subscribe button and like this video. By subscribing, you're joining a community of like-minded individuals who are committed to taking their lives and wealth to the next level. And trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming up next. So, if you've ever wondered, why haven't I succeeded yet? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's been holding you back and how to fix it. Let's get started. In today's world, we're all told that hard work is the key to success. We've been conditioned to believe that if we just grind long enough, success will eventually come knocking. But here's the hard truth. Working hard alone won't guarantee you success. So why is it that some people seem to effortlessly climb to the top, while others remain stuck despite their relentless efforts? The truth is, there's more to success than just showing up every day. Success requires a combination of mindset, strategy, and timing. But if you're not seeing the results you expect, there's probably something in your approach that's holding you back. Let's dive into some of the most common reasons why success hasn't come your way yet, despite all the time and energy you've put in. First and foremost, a lack of clarity around your goals can set you up for failure. If you don't know exactly what you're working towards, how can you measure progress? Without a clear direction, it's easy to get distracted, and before you know it, you've spent months or even years chasing the wrong things. Another common mistake is not investing in the right knowledge and skills. Knowledge is power, but only if you apply it. Many people assume that hard work will make up for a lack of expertise, but in reality, the more you learn, the more efficient you become. So if you're not constantly growing and adapting, you're leaving opportunities on the table. But let's not forget the most crucial factor of all: mindset. Your mindset shapes every decision you make, and it's the single most powerful tool you have when it comes to achieving success. If your mindset is stuck in a fixed or negative place, you'll be fighting an uphill battle. It's time to start thinking like someone who is already successful. This means embracing failure as a learning experience, focusing on the long term, and believing in your ability to overcome any challenge. Success is not just about working hard, it's about working smart, staying focused, and making adjustments along the way. So, what can you do today to start shifting your approach? For starters, get crystal clear on your goals. Know exactly what you want, why you want it, and what steps you need to take to get there. Next, invest in learning, whether that means reading books, attending seminars, or finding mentors who can help guide you. And finally, adopt a growth mindset. Believe that with effort and the right strategies, you can overcome any obstacle and achieve your dreams. The journey to success isn't always easy, but with the right mindset and approach, it is always possible. So, what's the next step for you? One of the biggest reasons why people fail to reach success is the simple fact that they quit too early. They expect instant results, and when those results don't come fast enough, they give up. The problem is that success doesn't happen overnight. It's a process that requires persistence, patience, and a willingness to push through the tough times. Every successful person you know, whether they're a millionaire, an entrepreneur, or a top performer in their field, has faced challenges. The difference is they didn't quit when things got hard. It's easy to become discouraged when things aren't going as planned. But remember, every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. The key is to stay committed to your vision and keep going, even when it feels like you're getting nowhere. You have to trust the process and believe that your hard work will eventually pay off. Another reason people don't succeed is that they fail to adapt. The world is constantly changing, and success depends on your ability to adapt to those changes. Whether it's a shift in the market, a new technology, or a change in consumer behavior, those who are able to pivot and adjust will always have an advantage. The ones who resist change or stick with outdated methods will find themselves left behind. If you want to be successful, you need to be willing to evolve and embrace new ideas. This means staying informed, being open to learning, and constantly looking for ways to improve. The more adaptable you are, the more likely you are to succeed in the long run. At the same time, you need to be willing to take risks. The fear of failure is one of the most common things that hold people back. But without taking risks, there's no chance of reward. You can't play it safe all the time and expect to achieve greatness. Every success story is built on taking calculated risks. Of course, it's important to assess the risks and make informed decisions, but you can't let fear paralyze you from taking action. Many people also make the mistake of comparing their journey to others. It's easy to look at someone else's success and feel like you're falling behind, especially with the constant stream of achievements you see on social media. But comparison is one of the fastest ways to kill your motivation and confidence. The truth is, you don't know the full story behind someone else's success. Maybe they've had years of experience, or they've faced challenges that you don't know about. Instead of focusing on what others are doing, focus on your own growth and progress. Your journey to success is unique to you. It's easy to get distracted by someone else's success. But remember that what works for them may not work for you. You need to stay focused on your own path, develop your own strategies, and trust the process that's right for you. When you compare yourself to others, you're setting yourself up for frustration and disappointment. Another factor that contributes to failure is the lack of discipline. Success requires consistency and discipline. It's not just about the big wins. It's about doing the small, everyday actions that move you closer to your goal. It's about making the right decisions day in and day out, even when you don't feel like it. Whether it's saving money, investing in your education, or sticking to your business plan, success demands consistent effort. It's also important to surround yourself with the right people. The people you associate with have a huge impact on your mindset and your success. If you're surrounded by people who are negative, unmotivated, or who don't share your goals, it's going to be harder for you to stay focused and motivated. You need to build a network of people who support you, challenge you, and push you to be better. Find mentors, join mastermind groups, and connect with other like-minded individuals who are on the same path as you. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of rest and recovery. It's easy to burn out when you're constantly grinding, but success isn't about working 24/7. It's about working smart and giving yourself the time to recharge. Taking time off, getting enough sleep, and doing activities that help you relax and refocus will actually improve your productivity in the long run. You need to be at your best mentally and physically in order to perform at your peak. If you're serious about achieving success, it's time to stop making excuses, stop comparing yourself to others, and start making the necessary changes in your life. The truth is, success is within your reach, but it requires more than just hard work. It requires the right mindset, strategies, and consistency. So, take a deep breath, refocus, and get ready to take your life to the next level. Your success is just around the corner. The key to success is not just knowing what to do, but consistently doing the things that matter most. Many people know exactly what they need to do to be successful, yet they still fail because they lack the discipline to take action on a daily basis. The most successful individuals aren't necessarily the most talented. They're the ones who show up every single day and put in the work, no matter how small the task. This is where habits come into play. Success is a result of the habits you build, day in and day out. If you're constantly putting off what needs to be done, procrastination will keep you from making progress. It's the consistent, everyday actions that compound over time and lead to the results you desire. Ask yourself, what habits am I developing right now? Are they helping me move closer to my goals, or are they hindering my progress? If you're not sure, take a moment to audit your daily routine. The habits you cultivate today will shape your future. If you want to succeed, you need to start building habits that align with your goals. Whether that's reading for 30 minutes a day, saving a portion of your income, or exercising regularly, small actions lead to big changes. Another important element of success is the ability to bounce back from setbacks. No one gets to the top without facing failure or rejection. What separates the successful from the unsuccessful is how they respond to failure. Do you let a failure define you, or do you use it as fuel to keep pushing forward? Successful people don't let failure stop them. They use it as a stepping stone to get closer to their goals. They learn from their mistakes and move forward with even more determination. It's also crucial to remember that success is a marathon, not a sprint. Many people burn out because they expect quick results and don't give themselves the time to build momentum. They want to make a big leap right away, but success is all about incremental progress. Every small victory is a step in the right direction, and over time, those small victories add up to something massive. So, if you're feeling discouraged or stuck, remind yourself that success is a journey. It's not about achieving perfection right away. It's about taking consistent action, learning from your experiences, and staying committed to your vision. Keep pushing forward and trust that the results will come in time. The path to success isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. Keep going, stay focused, and know that every step you take is bringing you closer to where you want to be. One of the most important lessons in achieving success is understanding the power of focus. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with distractions, from social media to notifications to the endless stream of new opportunities that seem to pop up every day. But the people who achieve extraordinary success are the ones who are able to focus on what truly matters and eliminate distractions. Focus is about prioritizing the right tasks and staying committed to them, even when other things try to pull you in different directions. Without focus, it's easy to get scattered, jumping from one thing to the next without ever really making meaningful progress. Success doesn't come from doing everything. It comes from doing the right things and doing them consistently. To achieve this, you need to learn how to say no to things that don't align with your goals. It might seem difficult at first, but by eliminating distractions and staying laser focused on what truly matters, you can make massive strides towards success. One thing that often trips people up is the fear of missing out. FOMO. This is when you feel like if you don't jump on every opportunity that comes your way, you'll miss out on something big. But the truth is, success comes from narrowing your focus and mastering one thing at a time. It's better to commit fully to one goal and see it through, rather than spreading yourself too thin and not giving your best effort to anything. Another key to success is understanding that your environment plays a significant role in your progress. The people you spend time with, the spaces you occupy, and the things you surround yourself with all influence your mindset and productivity. If you want to be successful, you need to make sure that your environment supports your goals. This might mean distancing yourself from negative influences or creating a physical space that encourages focus and creativity. A positive, motivating environment will help you stay on track and keep your energy high. It's also essential to practice gratitude along the way. When you're working toward big goals, it's easy to get caught up in what you don't have or what you haven't achieved yet. But by practicing gratitude, you shift your focus to what you have already accomplished and what you're thankful for. This positive mindset will fuel your motivation and keep you going when the journey gets tough. Gratitude helps you appreciate the process rather than just the end result, and can make all the difference when things feel challenging. Success is also about being patient and giving yourself the grace to grow. We often get caught up in the idea of hustling and working at full speed all the time, but this can lead to burnout. It's important to understand that progress takes time. The most successful people don't just work hard, they also know when to step back and allow the process to unfold. They trust that each effort is adding up, even if they don't see immediate results. Patience doesn't mean sitting idle, however. It means staying consistent, continuing to push forward and knowing that your hard work will eventually pay off. Success is built over time, and it often requires you to stay the course through periods of uncertainty and challenge. If you give up too soon or expect immediate rewards, you'll miss out on the bigger picture. Stay patient, trust the journey, and believe that every small effort is a step closer to your goal. Let's not forget that resilience is a key part of success. Life will throw curveballs at you, and there will be moments where you feel like giving up. But the ability to bounce back, to keep going when things get tough, is what separates those who succeed from those who don't. Resilience is built through experience. Every time you face adversity and push through it, you grow stronger. This strength will become one of your greatest assets as you move closer to achieving your dreams. Building resilience isn't easy, but it's something you can develop. It starts with reframing challenges as opportunities for growth. Instead of seeing failure as a reason to quit, see it as a lesson that teaches you something valuable. The more you learn to handle setbacks with grace and determination, the more resilient you become. And with that resilience, success becomes inevitable. Remember that success is never a straight line. There will be ups and downs, twists and turns, and moments where it feels like you're not making progress at all. But as long as you stay committed, keep pushing forward, and maintain the right mindset, you will eventually reach your destination. Success is a marathon, not a sprint, and it's those who keep going, no matter what, who ultimately win the race. Keep your eyes on the prize. Stay patient, stay resilient, and trust the process. You are capable of achieving great things. You just have to believe it and keep moving forward. As you continue on your path to success, it's important to remember that you are the biggest asset in your journey. Too many people rely on external circumstances or other people to determine their success, but the truth is, it's all within your control. Your decisions, your mindset, and your actions shape your future. So if you want to change your outcome, you have to change your approach. Start by taking full responsibility for where you are right now. If you're not where you want to be, it's not because of bad luck or circumstances beyond your control. It's because of choices you've made up until now. This isn't meant to make you feel bad, but to empower you. Once you realize that you have the power to change your future, you'll begin to take intentional actions toward your goals. One of the most powerful things you can do is visualize your success. Take time every day to imagine where you want to be, what you want to achieve, and how it will feel when you get there. Visualization is a tool that many successful people swear by. It not only helps you stay focused, but it also programs your brain to work toward your goals. When you can clearly picture yourself achieving your dreams, you are more likely to take the necessary steps to make that vision a reality. Along with visualization, goal setting is absolutely crucial. Without clear, measurable goals, you're just drifting through life. Success doesn't happen by chance. It happens because you set specific objectives and take consistent action to achieve them. Break your larger goals down into smaller, more manageable steps, and then focus on hitting those milestones one by one. Each small win brings you closer to your ultimate vision of success. Also, don't forget to celebrate your victories, no matter how small they may seem. Too often, we get so focused on the end result that we forget to appreciate the journey. Celebrating small successes helps to keep you motivated and reminds you that you are making progress. It's the little wins that add up over time and create momentum. Success is about creating a life that aligns with your values, passions, and goals. It's not just about reaching a certain destination. It's about the person you become in the process. So as you work toward your goals, focus not only on what you want to achieve, but also on how you want to grow along the way. Each step is an opportunity for personal development, and the more you grow, the closer you get to the success you desire. Keep moving forward with purpose, and remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. At the end of the day, success is a reflection of the habits and decisions you make every single day. It's the little things that add up. The early mornings, the late nights, the extra effort when no one else is watching. But it's not just about putting in time. It's about putting in focused, purposeful time. You've probably heard the phrase, it's not about working hard, it's about working smart. That's true, But what does it actually mean? It means prioritizing what really moves the needle forward and learning to say no to distractions that only waste your time. Working smart involves setting goals that align with your long-term vision, breaking those goals into actionable steps, and staying consistent in your efforts to achieve them. Working smart also means being strategic with your resources, whether it's time, money, or energy. One of the most important elements of working smart is learning to leverage your strengths. Understand what you're really good at and focus on those areas. Trying to do everything yourself is a surefire way to burn out and slow down your progress. Instead, build a team, find mentors, or delegate tasks that are outside of your core competencies. This way, you can focus on what you do best, while others help fill in the gaps. But even with all the right strategies, the key to success comes down to resilience. You will face challenges. There will be moments when you want to quit, moments when things don't go as planned, and moments when it feels like you're not making any progress at all. But resilience is what keeps you moving forward. It's what allows you to pick yourself up after failure and keep pushing toward your goals. Remember, success doesn't always come in the form you expect. Sometimes it comes after a period of struggle. Sometimes it looks like a series of small wins that add up over time. Sometimes it's about learning from mistakes and adjusting your approach. What matters most is that you stay committed and keep moving forward, no matter what. Your journey to success will not look like anyone else's. There will be bumps along the way, and the path might be more winding than you thought. But trust in the process. Trust in yourself. With consistency, patience, and the right mindset, success will eventually be yours. And when it comes, it will feel even more rewarding because you've earned it through hard work, dedication, and resilience. Keep going. The best is yet to come. Success is built on a series of decisions, many of which you'll have to make on your own. It's easy to look for shortcuts or hope that someone else can show you the way. But the truth is that your success is in your hands. You are the one who must take responsibility for your future, and you must be willing to make the hard decisions when needed. One of the hardest decisions you'll face is choosing whether to stick with what you know or step into the unknown. Stepping out of your comfort zone is where growth happens. It's easy to stay in a safe, familiar space, but true success comes when you push yourself to do things you've never done before. It's uncomfortable, it's scary, but it's also where the magic happens. Every successful person has faced fear at some point. The difference is, they didn't let it stop them. They faced their fear, took the leap, and learned along the way. It's not about being fearless, it's about taking action in spite of fear. So, when you find yourself hesitating, remember that the greatest rewards are often just on the other side of your discomfort. As you take those steps toward your goals, it's important to remember that you don't have to do it alone. Seek out mentors, build a network of people who can support you, and learn from others who have already walked the path you're on. The right relationships can fast-track your success and provide you with insights and guidance that you wouldn't have access to otherwise. But ultimately, you must rely on your own determination and vision. No one else can build your success for you, but everyone you meet along the way can play a part in your journey. Whether it's a mentor offering advice or a friend cheering you on, the people you surround yourself with will influence your mindset and success. So, take a moment to reflect on your journey. Where are you now? What have you learned? What will you do differently moving forward? No matter where you are, know that you have the power to change your future. Success is not for a select few. It's for anyone who is willing to put in the effort, learn from failure, and keep moving forward. It's within your reach, and the time to start is now. Keep going, stay focused, and trust that your success is on the horizon. The next chapter of your journey is waiting for you. The road to success isn't always straight. In fact, it's often full of unexpected twists, detours, and challenges that can make you question whether you're on the right path. But it's important to remember that these obstacles aren't signs of failure. They're part of the process. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become stronger. The key is not to give up when things get tough, but to use those moments as stepping stones toward your ultimate goal. Along the way, you'll also encounter people who will try to discourage you. It could be friends, family, or even strangers who don't understand your vision or your dreams. But the opinions of others should never define your worth or determine your actions. You have a vision for your life, and it's yours to chase. As long as you stay true to yourself and keep pushing forward, the naysayers will fade into the background. Don't be afraid to stand out. Often, the most successful people are the ones who took the road less traveled, the ones who dared to be different. If you find yourself going against the grain, that's a sign that you're doing something right. The most innovative ideas and the biggest breakthroughs often come from thinking outside the box and taking risks that others won't. As you continue on your journey, it's also important to stay connected to your why, the deeper purpose behind what you're doing. When things get hard, it's easy to get distracted by the daily grind and lose sight of the bigger picture. But when you're clear on why you're doing what you're doing, it gives you the motivation to keep going, even when it feels like the odds are stacked against you. Your why could be anything. It could be financial freedom, the desire to help others, or the goal of leaving a legacy. Whatever it is, make sure you remind yourself of it often. It will fuel your determination and keep you on track when the journey gets tough. Remember, success is not just about what you achieve, it's about who you become in the process. Every setback, every failure, every moment of doubt is an opportunity for personal growth. It's in these moments that you learn resilience, persistence, and the true value of hard work. If you only focus on the end result, you'll miss out on the lessons along the way. Embrace the challenges because they are shaping you into the person you need to be to handle the success you're working towards. The stronger you become mentally, emotionally, and physically, the more prepared you'll be to take on bigger challenges and seize greater opportunities. It's important to realize that no one gets to where they want to be alone. The best and most successful people build strong support systems, surround themselves with like-minded individuals, and ask for help when needed. Building a network of supportive people is essential. Whether it's mentors, friends, or business partners, having the right people around you can provide guidance, motivation, and even open doors that you might not have known existed. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't take ownership of your journey. At the end of the day, you are the one who has to make things happen. You are the one who has to put in the effort, make the tough decisions, and take action when others hesitate. Success is about taking responsibility, staying consistent, and being willing to sacrifice for your dreams. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the ideal conditions. Start now with what you have, where you are. You'll learn and adapt as you go. The perfect moment will never come, but each step you take will bring you closer to your goal. Success is about showing up every day, doing the work, learning from mistakes, and never giving up. It's about taking small actions that, over time, lead to big results. It's about building habits, making better choices, and staying the course, even when it feels hard. So if you're feeling discouraged, remember this. Success is not just about the destination. It's about the journey. And every step you take today is bringing you closer to where you want to be. Keep going, keep believing, and keep growing. Your future self will thank you for it. Success is a continuous process, not a single event. The world will keep evolving, and you must evolve with it. The most successful people in history didn't just achieve their dreams. They kept pushing their limits, challenging themselves, and growing. They understood that true success isn't about reaching a single goal, but about becoming the person capable of achieving even bigger dreams. The path you're on today may not always be easy, but every obstacle you face builds your character and prepares you for the next stage of success. You may encounter roadblocks, unexpected detours, or moments where progress seems slow, but keep reminding yourself that this is all part of the process. The harder the journey, the sweeter the success. You're not just building a career or achieving wealth. You're building the life you want to live. This journey is about shaping your mindset, developing resilience, and gaining the skills that will serve you for the rest of your life. It's not just about the money or the status. It's about creating a life that you love, one that aligns with your values, your passions, and your purpose. Every decision you make, every step you take, brings you closer to becoming the person you want to be. And with each step, You will learn more about yourself, your strengths, and your weaknesses. Embrace the process of growth because the person you're becoming will be the one to unlock the success you're striving for. So don't rush it. Success is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Celebrate your progress along the way, no matter how small it may seem. Trust that each step is important and each action is leading you toward the life you envision. The most powerful thing you can do right now is to continue moving forward. Keep the faith, stay disciplined, and remember, every effort you make is worth it. You've got this. Keep pushing, stay focused, and success will follow. In the end, the journey to success is as much about persistence as it is about strategy. You will face days when you feel like giving up, when progress seems non-existent, and when the obstacles ahead seem too great to overcome. But it's precisely during these moments that the true test of your character occurs. Will you continue to push forward, or will you let these challenges define you? What distinguishes those who succeed from those who don't is the willingness to keep going, to keep learning, and to keep improving, no matter how tough it gets. Each obstacle is a chance to strengthen your resolve, to find new solutions, and to keep building momentum. It's easy to stay motivated when everything is going smoothly, but the real strength comes from pushing through when things get difficult. As you move forward, understand that you're not just working toward your goals, you're developing an identity, a mindset of someone who is determined, resilient, and unstoppable. Success isn't something you achieve overnight. It's something you become over time. And with each step, no matter how small, you get closer to the person you want to be and the life you want to create. Remember that success is a journey, not a destination. Along the way, you'll face both wins and losses, but it's how you respond to both that will ultimately determine your success. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. Embrace every moment of your journey, because every experience, whether good or bad, adds value to your life and your future success. In the long run, success is about more than just financial gain or professional achievement. It's about the satisfaction of knowing that you gave it your all, that you faced your fears, and that you never gave up. As long as you keep moving forward, no matter the pace, you're always one step closer to where you want to be. So, don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for the stars to align. Start now. Take action, learn from your mistakes, and celebrate your wins along the way. Your success is not a matter of if, but when, and it starts with you making the decision to keep going, no matter what. Success isn't a linear path, and there's no universal blueprint for how to get there. What works for one person may not work for another, and that's okay. The key is to adapt, evolve, and keep refining your approach based on the lessons you learn along the way. The most successful people aren't the ones who follow a set formula. They're the ones who learn from their experiences and adjust their strategies accordingly. One thing you'll notice as you continue is that the journey will require constant self-assessment. Are you still moving in the right direction? Are your habits and routines aligned with your goals? Are you surrounding yourself with the right people? Success isn't just about action. It's about smart action. And to make sure you're taking the right steps, you need to regularly check in with yourself and assess your progress. At times, you'll be tempted to compare yourself to others. Maybe someone you admire reaches their goals faster, or maybe they seem to have it all figured out. But the truth is, everyone's journey is different. Success isn't a race. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. When you focus on your own growth and ignore the noise of others' achievements, you'll find that you have more peace and clarity in your path. Another powerful thing to remember is the importance of maintaining balance. We often get so caught up in the hustle that we forget to take care of our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Success is not sustainable if you're burning out along the way. You must prioritize your health, relationships, and time for rest. It's not about working endlessly. It's about working with purpose and making time to recharge when needed. There will always be challenges ahead, but with each challenge comes an opportunity to grow stronger. Embrace every part of your journey, every setback, every triumph, and every lesson learned. These are the things that will shape you into the person capable of achieving your biggest dreams. So keep moving forward, even when things get tough. The next step could be the one that propels you to the success you've been working toward. Never lose sight of your goals. Trust the process, and remember, every effort you make, no matter how small, is getting you closer to your dreams. The best is yet to come, and you're exactly where you need to be to make it happen. Keep pushing, keep believing, keep growing. Success is waiting for you. So there you have it, the keys to unlocking your success. Remember, it's not about the destination. It's about the person you become along the way. Stay consistent, stay resilient, and most importantly, stay focused on your goals. The path won't always be easy, but with the right mindset, the right habits, and the right support, you can overcome anything. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the next step you're going to take to move closer to your success? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue the conversation. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can join this community of like-minded individuals who are all working toward their goals. Thanks for watching, and remember, your success is within your reach. Keep going, stay focused, and let's make it happen together. See you in the next video.